Hey, how you doing? It's Mike from GetYourRockOut, and I'm here in Manchester with a couple of lads from Massive Wagons. How you doing, lads?
Very good. Great, mate. Fucking awesome.
You are the first band to ever play Sixes. How do you think it went?
Yeah, it went great, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Pleasure playing a rock club in a new venue in Manchester. Place like Manchester. Great crowd. The Hell to Pay were ace. Great atmosphere. Brilliant. Loved it. Good.
Let's talk about your new album, Fight the System. When's it out, first of all?
Oh, it's not out yet. It will be shortly.
Number one fan there.
It'll be. Just keep checking it. We don't have no definite date yet.
The next couple of months,
hopefully.
You know, we want to get things right before we release it. We've had a photo shoot today in Manchester all day. You know, these sort of things. We need to get it out to the right people and release it at the right time. And I really want people to hear it, and I really want people to have it, but we just can't release it at the. You know, we just want to make sure it's right when we release it. And you know, I think it'll be worth it, to be honest. You know, rather than rushing it out.
It's getting there.
It's really getting there. You know. Plus we're born idle. So.
What was your approach to writing this album now that you've done one already? Did you take anything from the first recording process, or did you just go about it the same way?
We definitely learned from the first lot of songs we wrote and the first recording situation. We were a lot more prepared this time. Yeah, we had the songs happy to put them down as they were. Whereas last time they were sort of a work in progress.
We had a couple. We kept writing, and we had a few already written. Even when we recorded the first album, 2 or 3 that are on this album. But we really got into a routine, and Adam comes up with all the riffs, and we found a way that works really well between us. You know, the first album was finding our feet. You know, however it came together, it worked. But yeah, we got into a routine, and it works really well. So.
How about when you play the new songs live? Are there any that you think, these ones are proving quite popular, like off the new album?
Another thing, we've been playing. Before we recorded them, we didn't mess around writing them, we wrote them, we got them straight in the set. We played a lot of the new stuff for a long time before we recorded it, so hopefully, if people have seen us, like a song called Red Dress, we hammer that before we'd recorded it, and I've seen people singing it and stuff, which is just amazing, which is what it's about, you know, it's really cool.
Well, I want to talk to you about Hard Rock Hell. We were there to cover it in full. You guys opened the festival this year, you played it last year as well. Tell us about those experiences.
Oh, well, last year we won a spot through the Highway to Hell Battle of the Bands competition and played the main stage. Well, it's mind blowing, quite honest with you. At that level where we were then.
The biggest thing for us, well, certainly for me, is being able to play with these bands that you consider your
peers,
peers, contemporaries, and for them to treat you like you're not there as a "oh, I love you, I've got your albums."
You're part of the pack, aren't you? You've earned your place there, and they respect that. And for you to know that they respect that you're there for a good reason
that means
fucking mind blowing. To be honest with you, yeah, rubbing shoulders with these people backstage, and it's fucking crackers. To be honest with you, yeah, good luck.
Alright, now I want to talk to you about something very important to you and me that we share in common, Lancaster. I know the Lancaster metal scene because I went to uni up there, and I've been going to the Yorkshire House, the Bobbin, for about 7 years now. I want to know how you guys got involved in it, how you first got entered into the scene up there.
Well, we're all from there, yeah. We all just lived down the road.
We were probably part of the scene before we were even in the band. Because we were punters, you know, we were going out to watch bands every weekend.
That's our turf, isn't it? That's where we kick about, you know. Lancaster, we've always brought up there, so you naturally slot in there, don't you? To watching all the local bands and stuff. A lot of our friends are all in the bands, you see. So yeah, it's great. It's great to see, you know. Definitely.
Who are your favourite Lancaster bands?
Well, I'm a bit biased. There's a band called Prometheum, a great metal band. They're like really good friends of ours, and they're really good to us as well. The amount of times that they've bailed us out of like ditches where we've been like broken down with gear and been at gigs, and they've supplied us with gear. And
Barry played bass with them. That's probably why he's saying he's biased. Let's point that out. But they're very good. Prometheum. Check them out.
There's some great bands from Lancaster. Fighting Bears, they're a good band.
To be honest, there's not much of a scene in Lancaster with what we do. You know, more straight ahead rock and roll. But for
Bloody hard. There's a more of a metal scene than a rock and roll sort of scene. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We don't often play, to be honest with you, with bands from Lancaster very often. We don't massively play in Lancaster as much as we play other places, to be honest. We play with bands from all over the county, you know, so all the country really.
There is a Lancaster band called Bloodyard who are coming down to play the Academy in about. So, I mean, do you think, Lancaster's got good bands that are now branching out, they're going places, you guys, Bloodyard, there's other bands. I mean, like you said, it's more of it's a small scene because it's a small town. But do you think this is a good place, a good hot pot? You think for upcoming metal bands?
Well, there's plenty of venues, which is a great thing. And as you said, the uni's there, so there's a lot of kids. There's a lot of young people about, you know, who take a chance on new bands and that.
There's some great people that are really, because of the size of Lancaster, because it's not as big as anywhere near as big as Manchester. There's some people that are really passionate, can really get involved and make a difference in a place like Lancaster because it's not very big. You know, there's the Lancaster Music Festival. I know it's not all rock and metal, but when that's on, that's every venue in Lancaster over 2 or 3 days. It's absolutely rammed with bands and musicians.
And you're spoiled for choice if you're in folk or open mic nights and things. So there's always live music going on.
There's not enough.
So yeah, it's great.
There's not enough country, there's not enough country or western bands in Lancaster, if you ask me. No. There should be more.
Alright, we'll probably have to wrap this up then. I know you guys have got places to go, people to see. If you want to have a message right into the camera for all our readers that Get Your Rock Out.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for people like you interviewing and taking time to interview us. We really appreciate, you know, getting our music out there and you know.
And just keep checking Facebook or the website massivewagons.com for information on the new album.
Yeah,
because it should be out sometime this millennium.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. No, thank you. Just thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
No worries.
Cheers.
It's a nice one.